Just got back from a great conference in Europe, the Word of Life Bible Conference held every summer in Uppsala, Sweden. What a great time. Good to see Brother Ulf and Brigida. And he is going well, going strong, doing a great work of God still around the world. They're celebrating their 30th anniversary of the Word of Life Bible Conference and Ministry. What a great time it was to be had by one and all. They had thousands there from many, many countries around the world. I remember one year they had a family, if you can imagine this, drive from Siberia all the way to Uppsala, Sweden. Think about that. That is a long flight. I can't hardly imagine driving. Well, they had people from all over the world again this time, and from the Pacific Islands to all over Europe, of course, the United States. They had over 300 representatives from Russia. They had many from the continent of India, and so it was just great to see them all. But some of the highlights was when Dr. Cho was there, the pastor of the largest church in the world still. Well over 800,000 people belong to that church. And he's getting a little bit older, a little bit frail. But as he started to preach and as he started to minister, gained strength, gained momentum, was preaching with vigor. And by the time he was done ministering, was able to pray for people. I mean, it was so good to see Dr. Cho still going strong towards the sunset of his ministry and just really going all out. In fact, he preached a couple of nights. It was so good to see. And then on Israel Day, which is usually Wednesday, they had the ambassador from Israel that was able to minister in the afternoon, able to speak about what's going on in Israel, what is happening in that nation, and of course the peace talks that are coming up between the Palestinians and the Israelis. And so very, very prophetic as to what God is doing in these last days. And so we had a wonderful time and was able to share the vision of our property here in our warehouse on our premises, 10,000 square foot warehouse right next door, just about to where I'm sitting and taping this. And the finished board said they'd like to help, and so we appreciated that so very much. And then we had a special lunch with our different friends that we've helped throughout this last year from Finland, and so was missionaries from Tanzania. And there was a couple there from Kenya. And we had two couples there from Albania. We had Brother Pasta there from Israel. And we had three ladies that were working with Brigida in India. And so we had a couple there from Moscow. We had all kind of groups that were there to share from their heart what they were doing, what God had called them to do, and how receiving that small little key called food was so instrumental in helping them and blessing them and bringing the gospel to the nations to where they are called. And so we had a great, great time in Uppsala, Sweden. And if you're ever there, part of Europe, please go to Uppsala and visit with the church there, the Word of Life Church. And also senior pastor, senior over all the ministry still, is Brother Ulf Ekman, wife Brigida. Had a great time with them, great time of sharing, 30 years of memories. And also they have a brand new pastor that Ulf installed of the local church, Joycom, and he's doing just a great work. Everybody still going, still fulfilling the vision that God had given to them of taking the gospel to the whole world. And that should be your goal, your quest as well. Taking the good news to anybody and everybody, no matter where they are.